You're busy playing around with the clock behind me. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Welcome along. It is Saturday, the 2nd of September. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you are all well. And as you can see, as you look at me, so hang on. Oh, this is going to hurt my bed. This shoulder here, where it's there, you can see over my right shoulder as you look at it, but it's actually my left shoulder. But yeah, there's a new clock. I've been playing around with some electronics and old display boards and stuff this last couple of weeks. So there we go. You now have an actual on-screen clock. People do say when you have your timer on screen, it's great, and then you forget to put it on or it doesn't work. And we try syncing with people and stuff. So we try to have that on, whether it's live, whether it's pre-recorded, etc., etc. I need to move that. That's better. There we go. Now we're sorted. Anyway, welcome along. It is Saturday, the 2nd of September. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you are all well. So yeah, you can also now see as well how far out you are as well if you're not trying to sync up with people. Because literally, my world now is 2014 and 18 seconds. Who knows what time it is in your world? So yeah, and actually, that's a good point. That's not. I have to have a think about that for the pre-records. Because like if I pre-record at 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll know it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Welcome along. I'm very, very pleased at the sort of reaction to my my social post earlier, which I thought was quite clever. And if you haven't seen it, it said the next quiz to arrive on platform Saturday is your 8 to 10 p.m. service, calling at 5 rounds and Saturday breaks only. I amuse myself. But very quickly, just on there, hello to Linda Herring. Hello to Sue Johnson as well. You're more than welcome for me using your two connections rounds, and I believe was it one also said I feel like I know someone famous. Bless you. Hello to Bill Tutor and all of the YouTube live chat legends. Good evening to all of you guys. Moogie and Phil, good evening to you guys. Hope there's a sweets trolley. Yeah, there could be. I've always got sweets knocking around somewhere. Hello to Sally Bates as well. Last quiz in the UK tonight for 4 weeks, then joining from Portugal. Awesome. So hope that all goes well. Hope your next 4 weeks of quizzes in Portugal will go well. The newbies, the Bakewell Tarts and Black Eyed Peas, good evening to all of you guys. Hello Jay from Sunderland, from Gary and Lisa Donaldson. Still looking for that elusive 50, so good evening to you guys. And Jen and Stevie in Grangemouth. Now I've refreshed all that and that's what came up as well. So yeah, let me just shut that down. Now I'm going to jump into it, but there's a little caveat, okay? Saturday audiences are always a little bit quieter, and obviously when I do the pre-records I can't turn the YouTube live chat off. Now as long as you all promise to play nicely in the YouTube live chat and don't put any answers in there and everyone plays good, because I can't moderate it, as long as you all play nicely, I'm leaving the YouTube live chat on. However, if I see any answers going into the YouTube live chat, I will turn it off. All right. So for now, play nicely and I'll leave it on. There we go. So there is your little Saturday night treat. But anyway, welcome along. It is Saturday the 2nd of September. Saturday the 2nd of September. Hello to Monica and Alan as well. I've just snuck in as well. Good evening to you guys. But yeah, welcome along. It is Saturday the 2nd of September. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hope you are all well. Hope you are all good. Let's get into it then. 50 questions, 5 rounds as always, plus the usual stuff for the breaks. Let's kick it off with entertainment, starting with this for number 1. Lightning McQueen is the main character of which movie series? So Lightning McQueen is the main character of which movie series? Better now ignore me. Sounds like you're talking through a bucket. Okay, cool. Do we have to play nicely in the Discord server? No, you guys never play nicely in the Discord server. It's come to be expected. Question number 2. Who was the first host of QI? So who was the first host of QI? What other presets did I put on this? No. Gallery. This could go really awfully, couldn't it? Emoji. I'm distracting myself. Number 3, what was the name of the character John Travolta played in Pulp Fiction? So what was the name of the character John Travolta played in Pulp Fiction? Number 4, which children's TV show launched in 1964 had a feature where a short film would be introduced through a square, round, or arched window in the set? So which children's TV show launched in 1964? It had a feature where a short film would be introduced through a square, round, or arched window in the set. You're really not, Vicky. You're really not. Friendly, but also I'm going to get myself in trouble. Number 5. What was Badger's favourite food from Bodger and Badger? So what was Bodger's favourite food from Bodger and Badger? Oh, no. I mean, it's not like I haven't done this before, but I've just realised that... Oh, never mind. There may be an answer used twice tonight. I'll leave it for you guys to pick up on it. Number 6, who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie Who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie adaptation of the same name? So who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie adaptation of the same name? Number 7, which former Coronation Street actress starred as Catherine Kaywood in Happy Valley? Oh, you know we love you really, Vic. Which former Coronation Street actress starred as Catherine Kaywood in Happy Valley? I might have to turn this clock off because I've just realised, right? I've got 3 clocks with seconds on and they're all completely different. Number 8, Road Rage was a hit for which Welsh band? So Road Rage was a hit for which Welsh band? Number 9, Ian Brown and John Squire were part of which band? So Ian Brown and John Squire were part of which band? And finally, number 10, Gizmo was a cute and cuddly creature in which 80s movie? So Gizmo was a cute and cuddly creature in which 80s movie? It's gone off of... What's it doing? Back on that. There we go. Round 2 then with a bit of food and drink. So now you can kind of see my little bit of an error where, same answer twice tonight. Here we go, number 1. What is a sorbet? So what is a sorbet? Can't believe I got to the end of round 1 and everyone's playing nice in the YouTube live chat. I feel really unnerved. When it's pre-recorded, I go in and have a look in live chat when it's going on, and you get people shouting, "Stop doing the answer." Number 2, Star Mix, Tangfastics, and Malwam come from which sweet company? If you need a clue, I'll get Jack if you want, and he can tell you the answer. So Star Mix, Tangfastics, and Malwam come from which sweet company? Number 3, how many teaspoons in 10 tablespoons? How many teaspoons in 10 tablespoons? Number 4, which country would you get Rioja wine from? So which country would you get Rioja wine from? Number 5, the 4 main ingredients of beer are malt, hops, yeast, and what? So the 4 main ingredients of beer are malt, hops, yeast, and what? There he is in the YouTube live chat. Hello to Beauty of the Beast. Number 6, Napa Valley is a wine region in which country? Napa Valley is a wine region in which country? I'm sure I can put a countdown on if you want, Winston. I'm sure I can have a look at that in the break. Number 7, what traditionally tops off a shepherd's pie? So what traditionally tops off a shepherd's pie? Number 8, what links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? I've used that question before. What links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? Number 9, prunes are dried what? So prunes are dried what? And finally, number 10, have a break. Have a what, according to the slogan? That's what I meant to add on the end of that. Have a break, have a what, according to the slogan? Okay, your final round then before we take a break. Tonight it is, are you smarter than a child? Because I can't call it, are you smarter than a 5 or 10-year-old? Because, you know, copyright reasons and all that jazz. So these are some of the questions from, again, from the children's quizzes, and also some of the, a couple of in here are questions that I have, a couple of questions have asked on Zoe Ball's breakfast show as well. Whilst, so I'm going to ask you question 1 whilst I hover over the block button on YouTube. Here we go, number 1. What is the smallest coin by size in the UK? In the UK. What is the smallest coin by size? So sterling, coins sterling. Let me try and add that on. What is the smallest coin by size in pound sterling? There we go. Number 2, what is the main type of animal in the Jurassic Park film series? So what is the main type of animal in the Jurassic Park film series? Number 3, what must all the angles of a square add up to? So what must all the angles of a square add up to? Right, Ben, I can't believe, right, that Alan poked you into going into the YouTube live chat to cause trouble, and you believed him when he said, let's go and cause trouble in the YouTube live chat. I can't believe you fell for that. Number 4, what is the art of paper folding called? So what is the art of paper folding called? Number 5, in which sport might you do a slam dunk? By the way, I tested some of these on Jack earlier and he got 6. Just saying. Was it 5 or 6? It might have been 6 because of the Haribo. Because of the sweet question earlier. Moving swiftly on. Number 6, which berries would you find in Ribena? Which berries would you find in Ribena? Oh, it's been a while since I've done that. Mocking Zoe Ball for 3 weeks in a row when she gave quick answers away on the quiz. I think I might quickly turn the YouTube live chat off before this gets to you. Number 7, what were the name of Willy Wonka's helpers in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So what were the name of Willy Wonka's helpers in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Number 8, what are the 7 dwarves digging for in Snow White? So what are the 7 dwarves digging for in Snow White? Yeah, I know. I went on about no one putting the answers in the YouTube live chat and I just give them away anyway. Oh. Listen, I wouldn't be me if I wasn't me, okay? That's a really bad statement. Oh, I didn't lie down in a darkened room long enough on Thursday night. Number 9, name either one of Harry Potter's 2 best friends. So name either one of Harry Potter's 2 best friends. You don't need to name both. You can name either of them. It's fine. Oh, that was a whistle. Braces are... And your final question for the first part of the quiz, number 10. How many men did the grand old Duke of York have? Keep it clean, please, people. This is a nursery rhyme. How many men did the grand old Duke of York have? Didn't think about that when I thought about leaving the YouTube live chat on. Huh. Okay. Oh, hang on. I best push the button, don't I? It's Saturday and I'm live. Where are we? That one there. See, I am live. That one there. So round 1, round 2, round 3. Make sure you don't do 4 as well, Jay, because you're just a numpty. Right. If you need a recap on any of those, head on over to jvpqquestions.com. You know where to go by now. We've been having them up there for over 12 months now, because I know this because I had to renew it the other day. So yeah, they're up on jvpqquestions.com now. So head on over there now if you want a recap on any of those from the first part of the quiz. But for your first break, let me bring it up there. There we go. It's on that one. So yeah, for your first break this evening, what I've got is I've got 16 search terms. So what I want you to do is find the top 8 most searched things worldwide on Google in the first 3 months of 2023. I think that is relatively straightforward, and I'm going to go and turn all the lights off and lie down and come back in the second half. I'll see you. Oh, hang on, I'm still on screen here. That one. Let's try that again. Oh, hang on. And Saturday breaks, media source, and push that one. Is that you doing a countdown?
Mm.
You okay?
Yeah.
You going to say goodnight to everybody?
Good night.
You've got Whiskers and Callie. They've not left your side all day. They came with us to get your glasses earlier, didn't they? You're just going to talk like a cat. Right, say goodnight. No, say goodnight as Jack now.
Good night.
Right, love you, dude. Oh, nearly dropped you then. That'd have been silly, wouldn't it, if I'd have dropped you? I know, it was almost head first then. Right, yeah, get your answer sheets together. He just came up in the break. He was doing the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Yeah. You might not have heard it over the music. Right, answers to these then in just a moment's time. Just a couple of things that have come through in the break. Hello to good evening. Hello, Tony. How are you? Do you know what? I've missed you, Tom, as well. I'm sorry. I know it's your tweet, Tony, but I'm jumping on the Tom bit because I have missed Tom. Tony, partaking in the quiz with Mum, Dad, and Tom tonight. Please, can you thank Pamela for making us a nice dinner? Of course I can. I hope all of the Pictons are very, very well. I've missed you, Tom. I actually genuinely have missed you. Hello to the Wegman team as well. Good evening to you guys. Wild quizzing from Sharpness Dockers Club tonight. Cool. Sounds good. And hello to Christopher Powell as well. And it was a beautiful I saw your tweet earlier on. It was a beautiful tweet that you put up. I've not got it to hand now, but yeah, good evening to you, who is taking on his other half this evening. So yeah, good luck to you. I'm sure between the two of you, you will be nice and kind later on. Right, yeah. So I'll give you the answer to these, and then I think there's a couple of hellos in the live chat as well. So I'll do those in a sec. But these are going to turn green. Oh no, sorry, I'm going to remove the wrong answers in 3, 2, 1. Gone. So there you go. I've not got these, aren't in the correct order, but what I can tell you is YouTube for the first 3 months of this year, YouTube was the most searched thing worldwide on Google. But then to put the others into perspective, so the others in the top 8, you had weather, Amazon, Facebook, Translate, WhatsApp Web, Gmail, and Google. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fine. They are coming off the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gone. Right, get your final answers down then for the first 30 questions this evening. Winston, can you give a shout out to the Society of Librarians, please? Of course I can. Good evening to the Society of Librarians. Can you give me or my science edutainment company a shout out, the Science Booth? Yes, hello to you as well. Hope you guys are well. Beauty and the Beast are after what the 7 dwarfs were digging for. I'm not that stupid. I'm tired, but I'm not that stupid. So yeah, and then I did see something else as well. What does the donate button do? Don't push it. Just don't push it. So the long and short of it is it's for super chat. Now, if you've got, Thursday night, it would be, if I left this on all the way through Thursday night, it'd be one of the times that would be it could be used. But Super Chat basically means that when you push that button, you can pick an amount and your message, and it'll appear at the top of my screen, and I can't really do much until, I probably did miss the joke, Winston. But yeah, so that's what the Super Chat's for. So don't push it, because I'll be honest, it's a waste of time, waste of your money more than anything else, because I will see any messages, because I've got the live chat option set on, so I see all the messages coming through. Right, answer sheets then at the ready. That's the wrong one. That's it. There and there and there. There we go. Let's see how you did with the first that one. There we go. Let's see how you did with the first 30 questions then this evening. I know I've missed you, Joe. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Here we go. Number 1. Lightning McQueen is the main character of which movie series? It is Cars. Number 2. Who was the first host of QI? It was Stephen Fry. Number 3, what was the name of the character John Travolta played in Pulp Fiction? It was Vincent Vega. Number 4, which children's TV show launched in 1964? It had a feature where a short film would be introduced through a square, round, or arched... I should have put a comma in there. A square, round, or arched window in the set. It was Play School. Number 5, what was Badger's favourite food from Bodger and Badger? It was mashed potato. Number 6, who starred as Sweeney Todd in the 2007 movie adaptation of the same name? It was Johnny Depp. Number 7, which former Coronation Street actress starred as Catherine Kaywood in Happy Valley? It was Sarah Lancashire. Number 8, Road Rage was a hit for which Welsh band? It's Catatonia. I will lie to you. It's about the only accent I can just about get away with. Number 9, Ian Brown and John Squire were part of the Stone Roses. And number 10, Gizmo was a cute and cuddly creature in which 80s movie? It is Gremlins, which I'll put in the borderline category of whether or not that's a Christmas film. Round 2, food and drink. Number 1, what is a sorbet? It is a frozen dessert, frozen iced dessert as well. I think some of you may have put, so yeah. Number 2, Star Mix, Tang Fastics and Malwhelm come from which sweet company? It is Haribo. Kids and grown-ups love them, so it's a happy world of Haribo. Number 3, how many teaspoons in 10 tablespoons? There are 30. Number 4, which country would you get Rioja wine from? It is Spain. August takeover. Number 5, the 4 main ingredients of beer are malt, hops, yeast, and water. You can't do that without that. Number 6, Napa Valley is a wine region in the US of A. Number 7, what traditionally tops off a shepherd's pie? It is mashed potato. Number 8, what links a vegetable and the emblem of Wales? It is leek. Number 9, prunes are dried plums. And number 10, have a break, have a Kit Kat. Or have a break, have a long lie down in a darkened room for Jay's quiz. Round 3, are you smarter than a child? We're about to find out. Number 1, what is the smallest coin by size? It is the 5p piece. Number 2, what is the main type of animal in the Jurassic Park film series? It is dinosaur. Number 3, what must all the angles of the square add up to? It is 360, 98. Just checking my... Yeah, no, my maths is right. Stop doubting yourself, Mr. Flynn. Come on. Number 4, what is the art of paper folding called? It is origami. Origami. Number 5, in which sport might you do a slam dunk? It is basketball. Number 6, which berries would you find in Ribena? So the original Ribena is blackcurrant. In the break, I was looking back through the questions and I realised that there are now things like there are strawberries and stuff like that, but the original is blackcurrant. If you want to argue it with the teams that you're playing with, that's fine, I don't mind. Number 7, what were the name of Willy Wonka's helpers in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? They were Oompa Loompas. Number 8, what are the 7 dwarves digging for in Snow White? It was diamonds. Number 9, name either one of Harry Potter's 2 best friends. You can have either Ron or Hermione. And finally, number 10, how many men did the Grand Old Duke of York have? It was 10,000. When they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. When they were only halfway up, they're either up or down. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Right, that's your first 30 all done. How are you getting on? And for tonight, as a special treat, you can even put it in the YouTube live chat and let us know how you're getting on so far this evening. So do share your scores and let us know how you're doing. 30 questions in. Still to come. Vicky Pitt, wash your mouth out. So still to come, connections round and general knowledge. Your connections round then tonight. Let me just load this up. So I'm hoping she is watching. Your connections round tonight. This comes from Camilla. And it's the First Days Children's Charity Quiz Team, firstdays.net. Quizmaster Camilla creates a quarterly quiz to raise funds for the charity. So she has written the connection round tonight. This is clever. When you sent this through, Camilla, I was looking forward to using this because this is clever. I do like this. I do like that. But yeah, I do like what you've done with this tonight. So yeah, that is coming up in just a short moment's time. Just seeing some scores coming through. This is nice. This is nice. Some very good scores coming through. So maybe you are smarter than a child. Right, there we go. So yeah, massive thanks to Quizmaster Camilla and the First Days Children's Charity Quiz Team for this one this evening. It does help if you put it actually on the right screen, Jay. There we go. Okay, so let's do it. As always, round 4, connections, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all of the answers together? This is clever. Yeah, I'm going to shut up now. Question number 1. Which scientist proposed and published the theory of relativity? So which scientist proposed and published the theory of relativity? Number 2, horse, crane, and hover are species of what? So horse, crane, and hover are species of what? Number 3, which band had hits with Hold the Line and Rosanna? There's going to be a lot of this. Oh, I've got an idea. Oh, I've got a guess. But I don't think many people are going to get this tonight. I think we might break you tonight. Oh, no, actually, no, there is... No, never mind. Number 4, what is a toy from 1940s that's made of metal which can travel downstairs? So what is a toy from the 1940s that's made of metal which can travel downstairs? Number 5, David Mitchell and Robert Webb's comedy sketch show from 2000 was called what? So David Mitchell and Robert Webb's comedy sketch show from 2000 was called what? Number 6, whose backing band was called the Wailers? I'm sure Camilla only put this in to correct me on it after my bad completely misspelling on this the other day. But whose backing band was called the Wailers? Number 7, to create bronze, you mix tin with which other chemical element? So to create bronze, you mix tin with which other chemical element? Number 8, what kind of clouds featured in the single by British electronic group The Orb? What kind of clouds featured in the single by British electronic group The Orb? Oh, yeah. Number 9. Who composed Moonlight Sonata? So who composed Moonlight Sonata? And as always, question number 10. What links all the answers, or those 9 answers, together? Which reminds me as well, there's quite a few people who've been messaging me about Fallout Boy and the new version of We Didn't Start the Fire. I can't do it now at the moment, can I? Because there'd be too many people who wouldn't know about it. I'll save it for the anniversary the anniversary of when it was on. When we didn't start. General knowledge then, let's wrap up the quiz. I don't know what I'm saying. General knowledge, let's wrap up the quiz then tonight. 10 random questions, start with this number 1. In the Football Premier League, Derby, Ipswich, Sheffield United and Sunderland all share the record for most defeats in a season. How many in total per team is the record? Is it 20, 25 or 29? So in the Premier League, Derby, Ipswich, Sheffield United and Sunderland all share the record for most defeats in a season. But how many in total is it per team? Is it 20, 25 or 29? Number 2, who was king at the time of the gunpowder plot? Ow, my knee just locked. Who was king at the time of the gunpowder plot? Change. Number 3, where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code of V? Badly worded that. Where in the world would you expect to find... Which country has the vehicle registration V? That makes more sense. Because you could turn around and say the United Kingdom, because said... Yeah, I like Saturdays. Number 4, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? Traditionally served, it doesn't mean what you serve it with, because you might serve it with something completely different. But it's what traditionally it is served with. Number 5, which country shares borders with the following? Afghanistan, China, India and Iran. So which country shares borders with the following? Afghanistan, China, India and Iran. I think there's a lot of people now doing visions of like this, you know, well, that one's on that side. I only reason to say that because I know that's what I'd be doing in the quiz right now if I was doing it. Well, that one goes along there, and then that one goes along there, and then that one goes there, and then, like... I nearly said something, but it wasn't a clue. It was a joke made at someone I know who's watching the quiz, but it would have just put everyone off. Number 6, featuring black question cards and white answer cards, what game is described as bringing out the worst in people? So featuring black question cards and white answer cards, what game is described as bringing out the worst in people? You really, really need to have solid friendships before playing this game, because you could see a whole different side to people. And number 7, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, Timmy Tiptoes and Jeremy Fisher appear in which children's book series? So Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, Timmy Tiptoes and Jeremy Fisher appear in which children's book series? Number 8, how many stars are on the flag of New Zealand? In your multitude. Scares to be counted. Number 9, what is the colour at the centre of an archery board? So what is the colour of the centre of an archery board? And your final question this evening, number 10. What is the name of the puppet created by Geppetto? So what is the name of the puppet created by Geppetto? Okay, questions are up then. Recap for you. They're up on jvpqquestions.com, so head on over there again if you need that. If you need to have a look over them for your final 2 rounds. Hello to Vicky, June and Dave, and happy anniversary to Tina's partner Shelley on their 18th anniversary. So yeah, happy anniversary to you guys, and hello to Vicky, June and Dave. Right, for your second break, let me get this set up right. That one off, that one on, that one on. Yeah, for your second break, I've brought back some ditloids for you. So if you've not done ditloids before, there will be letters. All you need to do is replace the letters with what the word should be, and there's numbers there as well. It'll make sense when, you know, like if I was to say 7D of the W, the answer would be 7 days of the week. That was hard work. I'm going to put this up on screen and I'm going to let you have fun with it, and I'll see you in 7 minutes. So I was just reading about King John's treasure. Random like articles I come across. Anyway, right, I'll give you the answers to these in just a moment. Oh dear. Hello to Vicky, June, and Dave. Did I not say hello to you guys? I did, didn't I? There you go. Hello, Vicky, June, and Dave again. I don't know why that's come up again. It refreshed itself and put it at the bottom. Anyway, yes, hello to you guys again. Right, so let's flick these over and give you the answers in 3, 2, 1. So there we go. If you didn't know, the W and D do actually have letters. Have letters. Oh my word. They do have words. It does stand for something. It is water displacement 40. Number 2 is not 24 horses for tea. It is 24 hours from Tulsa. Oh, no, don't sing. Don't sing. Number 3 is 13 equals a quarter of a deck of cards. Number 4 is 4 faces on a pyramid. Number 5 is 501 is synonymous with Levi jeans. Not sure I've spelt sin on him. Oh, no, I might have done. Number 6 is one day at a time. Number 7, 22 yards in a cricket wicket. Number 8 was a bit... These last two were a bit evil, but, you know, that's me. Number 8 was Roman numeral V equals 5. And number 9, 27 equals 3 times 3 times 3. Right, okay, so get your answer sheets together, and let's that one there, and then that one there, and then I need to turn little me off and turn the big one on. There we go, sorted. Right, so yeah, let me know how you got on with those. Ditloids, not done Ditloids for a bit. Not done Ditloids for a bit, but let's give you then the answers to the final part of the quiz, the final 20 questions. Let me I need to bring up the reasoning behind these. So yeah, thanks again to Camilla and First Days Children's Charity Quiz, firstdays.net. So yeah, Quiz Master Camilla gave you these. Here are the answers. Number 1, which scientist proposed and published the theory of relativity? It was Albert Einstein. Number 2, horse, crane, and hover, a species of what? It is fly. Number 3, which band had hits with Hold the Line and Rosanna? It was Toto. Number 4, what is a toy from 1940s that's made of metal which can travel downstairs? Everyone wants a slinky. I don't even think that's the advertising slogan. I think it's slightly different. I'm going to move on. Number 5, David Mitchell and Robert Webb's comedy sketch show from 2000 was called Bruiser. Number 6, whose backing band was called the Wailers? It was Bob Marley. Number 7, to create bronze, you mix tin with copper. Number 8, what kind of clouds featured in the single by British electronic group The Orb? It was Little Fluffy. Number 9, who composed Moonlight Sonata? It was Beethoven. And so before I reveal what this is, thank you again, Camilla. So if I go through it, number 1, Albert Einstein, I can say Back to the Future. Fly, I can say Babe. Toto, The Wizard of Oz. Slinky, Toy Story. Bruiser, Legally Blonde. Bob Marley from the film Marley and Me. Copper from The Fox and Hound. Little Fluffy from Harry Potter. And the Chamber of Secrets. No, it's not. It's Philosopher's Stone. Beethoven from the film Beethoven. Because what links them all together? They are dogs in films, or the names of dogs in films. So however you've written that, as long as you've got a variation of dogs, names, and films, you can have the point. Okay, let's wrap it up then. General knowledge, number 1. In the Premier League, Derby, Ipswich, Sheffield United and Sunderland all share the record for the most defeats in a season. It is 29. Number 2, who was king at the time of the Gunpowder Plot? It was James I. Number 3, where in the world would you expect to find a car with a vehicle registration code V? It's Vatican City. Number 4, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? It is cranberry. Number 5, which country shares borders with the following: Afghanistan, China, India, and Iran? It's Pakistan. Number 6, featuring black question cards and white answer cards, what game is described as bringing out the worst in people? It's called Cards Against Humanity. Number 7, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, Timmy Tiptoes and Jeremy Fisher appear in which children's book series? It's Beatrix Potter. Number 8, how many stars on the New Zealand flag? There are 4. Ow. Number 9, the colour at the centre of an archery board is yellow or gold. I'll take either because I'm nice. And finally, number 10, the name of the puppet created by Geppetto is Pinocchio. Post. So if you are leaving us at this moment because you don't need a tiebreaker or don't want a tiebreaker, the shout out post is now up on Facebook and Twitter. So if you want to share your scores on there, you can also share them in the live chat as well. Whichever you feel more comfortable with, you are more than welcome to do. But if you've ended up on the same score and you want a tie-breaking question, it is this tonight. In which year was the original patent application submitted for the game of Tiddlywinks? I'm a bit annoyed because I went after like how many Tiddlywinks do you need for a game, and I couldn't find a definitive answer. But this, I could get a definitive answer. So in what year was the original patent application submitted for the game of Tiddlywinks? Remember, nearest to this gets the point. And if you still end up on the same score, just play rock, paper, scissors. Simples. Which, by the way, we've because I'm working in conjunction with, I think I mentioned this on Thursday, we are actually now looking into working out if we can do a person-to-person, or we're trying to add it to the website where you can do rock, paper, scissors with, like, say, for example, you're on, you know, you might be with someone on Zoom or a live chat right now, and to do it through the website, which I thought was stupid, but it sounded quite cool. Right, so nearest to this gets the point in 3, 2, 1. It was 1888. Tiddlywinks is that old. It was then copywritten in 1889. So yeah, 1888. So there you go. That is it for this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for being a well-behaved people in the YouTube live chat. Thank you very much for that. It does give me a bit more if I'm doing a live Saturday quiz, because if it's pre-recorded, you have it on anyway. So thank you very much for being on your best behaviour in there. I do appreciate that. And thank you very much for playing tonight. Do let us know your scores across our social platforms if you haven't already put it in YouTube. Do let us know your scores on there. So I am back with you live on Thursday. Fingers crossed I get back from my 24-hour French adventure, because I'm setting off on Monday night, so I should, all being well, I get back into the UK at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I get into Leeds Bradford at 10:30, 11 o'clock on Tuesday night. So all being well, I'll be back in this chair on Thursday night. However, I am going to take my laptop with me just to be on the safe side. But that is it from me. There are going to be some pre-recorded quizzes coming up through September, because I do need this break, as you can probably tell, because I'm going a little bit delusional. So I do need to take a break, but I'm not prepared to let there be a Thursday or a Saturday without a quiz. We've not done for 3.5 years, so there will be quizzes. So I'm just working out how to do it. I'm always reluctant to do a pre-record on a Thursday night unless there's a real big reason, like I can't do it. So I'm just working out the plan. But yes, coming up, there will be a couple of weeks where it will be pre-recorded, but rest assured, you will still have quizzes. That is it from me. I will see you all soon. I need to be on that one there. Yeah, that is it from me. Happy anniversary again as well to Ron and Sue, who have taken time out of their anniversary to come and play the quiz tonight. So happy anniversary to those guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and to the rest of you, enjoy the rest of your evenings as well. As always from me, we'll see you soon. Take care and stay safe. one of the handy features of having the live chat is I can see things live without having to be on social. You are right, Claire. So you can have the point, and I will split the point down the middle. So if you put Beatrix Potter, you can have the point. If you put Peter Rabbit, you can have the point. See, I saw that in the live chat as I was getting ready to turn everything off, but didn't realise. I forgot how long that outro music is. It's like 4 minutes long. So to the 750 of you who are watching, if that's the case, if you're still here, thank you very much. Claire Bell for pointing it out. I will see you all soon. I'm not playing that out again. It's just going to go to black. It's going to fade to black. Or it might not even fade to black. It might just snap to black. We'll soon find out when I push this button. Oh, it did. It faded. Niall.